Hi guys, in the continuation to our how to make a website, right? This is a step two where we are going to use or we are going to see how to do the hosting, right? And over here we are going to leverage the Firebase. Okay, so what is exactly the hosting meaning? Okay, so let's go back over here. In the GoDaddy.com, we purchase a particular website called GoHappiness.com. Once you open that URL, right, we get something like this. This is the Google, or sorry, not Google, GoDaddy their own default page. Now instead of this, we want to show our own website, right? So what we have to do is we have to host our website somewhere, like it has to be available in the public world, right? In Google world or somewhere it can be accessible by everybody. For that, you have to buy a server space, and then you have to put your details over there so that it can Google GoDaddy can understand that okay, it will go over there and access the page, blah blah blah, and all this thing. But if you go with the GoDaddy, it charge you something like 79 rupees per month, and then there are other charges based on whatever the plan that you choose based on your website preference, right? Since this is a static website and basically for the tours and packages, right? I don't want all this thing, right? So what I will do is I will use something called Google Cloud Console Firebase, right? So I will also log into Firebase. I've already logged in through my Gmail account over here, so that's why you will see that everywhere uh, I'm getting a different screen. If you are not logged in, you might get a different screen. So I've already logged in with my gohappytrailstravel.com, travel@gmail.com. Okay. Okay. So what we are doing over here, first we go to the cloud console, and if you are already logged in, right, you will get a pop-up like accept and all this thing. And then you can, if you have a credit card, you can enter and get the $300 credit. But for this project, since we will be not leveraging or not going or exceeding the quotas, we don't require that. Okay, but just to showcase. So this is a GCP cloud console, right? Google Cloud Console, and by default you get a one project over here, something like this, right? We can close this one. Now what we are going to do is Firebase hosting, right? It gives you very much of the details, like you can host static and dynamic website. You can also host microservices. You can also use flexibility of CDN. CDNs comes into picture when you are uploading or your website have more pictures, videos, and all those things which need to be cached, right? So those things come into the picture, right? And again, you can do CI/CD pipeline, like uh, you make the changes and automatically browser take the changes. Okay, so what we will do is we will click over here, go to console, and over here I will in my one of the folder, right? I have created this what is this website folder, right? I will do CMD over here, and then it will I have this project over here. If you don't see any project, just click add project, and like over here, and select the project name that you want to give and give a continue. Mostly I have used the same my first project which was in the Google Cloud platform. So after you do that, you get something like this, right? What I will do is I will go over here, build and hosting, and then it will give me a page called get started. I will click over here. I will install this one, npm package. Okay, so before that, you need to have a node.js installed. So node.js, you can download the node.js from here according to your platform, Windows, Mac, or what is that, Unix. You can download and install it. So once you install it, right, you can run this command over here. So I will run over here. It will start installing the packages for me in a bit of light, I guess. Yeah. Uh, okay, I will pause the video till it install. Well done, Google. It took around 3 minutes to complete this installation. 2 minutes, you can say. Instead of speed of light, it was like my granddaddy working speed. Anyway, so we have initialized this one. So I will click on next. I will get this Firebase login. I will click over here, copy and paste, right? So what it will do is it will generate a URL to your browser. Hmm? Is it already logged in? Who is logged in? I think since I have already logged in, I didn't get. But anyway, the step is pretty much the same. Okay. And allow Firebase to collect. I will say yes or okay. Now it's generating. Sorry. I will copy the URL close from here. Since I'm already logged into my incognito mode, I will copy and paste over here. Allow a few permissions like this over here. Allow and woohoo. Yeah, I've logged in. Okay. So now we get this thing over here. I have logged in. So now what I will do is I will init. So what it init do is it will download or create some dummy HTML page for you, an error page, and do the basic setups, right? You want to proceed? Yes, since we want to create. Now use your down arrow or up arrow, right? To select any of these options. So once it is in blue, it means we are there, and use the space bar to select it and press enter, right? I will say use the existing project, yes, and then it will start. So it says which directory you want. So I have website. Inside that there will be a public directory will be created, right? I want all my singles. I will say no. This is if you are using that single pages. If you are using like React and all those things. Set automatically build. For right now, I don't have any plan to use GitHub, and it's done. Okay. So now if you see over here, it has created a public folder and it has a page, something called this index.html, blah, blah, blah. But we want to show our page, right? So what I will do is I always use this HTML5 up.net, which provides free templates, right? Which you can leverage. So there are many templates they have given, and these are quite good with respect to HTML5. They are responsive and all this thing. So what I will do is I will just go down and find the one with coming soon. I think they've added something like that recently, or maybe I found out recently. I'm just trying to find that one. Mm, just a second. So I was not able to find any coming soon page, but anyway, I'm going to use this Arial. Okay, what I have to do is click over here, free download, right? And it will give you this blah blah blah. Just click close, and it's been downloaded. Okay, so go to the folders over here. I will control X, and what I will do is I will paste over here that zip file and extract all. So once I have extracted, right, I will get a folder with bunch of files, right? So index, asset, and all these things. So what I will do is I will copy everything, Control C. I will go to the public folder which was created, right? And I will paste over here. So replace the index HTML. Now if you see my index HTML, it looks like this, right? Yes, quite good, right? So this is what I want to deploy to my Go API Trails for now. Okay. So what I will do is I will go to my Firebase again. Oops, Firebase. Okay, so we have done the init. Now what I will do is I will just copy and paste over here. Now what it will do is it will deploy whatever the files which are present over here in the public folder. Okay. It's doing uploading, blah blah blah, and now what it will give me a particular website. So this is a website which I can copy, and if I paste over here, I will see that now the file which I uploaded is now publicly available uh, through this URL, right? But this is not our website. Our website is this one, right? So for that, once I continue console, you will see that it has been uploaded, right? I will go with the add custom domain. Once I click over here, I will give my domain name, remove this and this. Okay. I will click continue. So now what Firebase will do, it will try to do the setup, right? And it will tell us to do few setups, right? So first is the add the record below in the DNS provided directory. Okay. Now we will go to our this thing over here, domains, right? And I will go to my .com. Okay. And if you see over here in the left hand side, you will see the DNS, right? I will click over here. Now once it loads, right? What I will do is we can see many records are already here, right? Now they are saying is we have to add few more record. So I will do that. Now what is type record A? Okay, so what I will do is add a new record, choose type A. Now what they have given is gohappytrails.com. So whenever you see gohappytrails.com, which is our domain name, right? Just give at the rate. Okay. And what is the value they are looking? This value. So I will add over here. So add one more record. What they are want? Text. So we will add a text file. Okay. Again, what domain? It's at the rate. I will add at the rate. And what exactly the value is this one. Okay. Now what is TTL? So uh, if you scroll down, you will see that minimum TTL is 600 second, means how many time it requires to, or how much wait it will do to make these changes available. So 600 is the minimum that we had, and save all record. Now what they are saying, remove the record below in to verify it. Remove the record below in your DNS provided to verify your own. Okay, so what we will do is, again we will go back over here, and we will try to find that this is DNS. Okay, remove the record below in the DNS provided to, I don't see this one, right? 15, do you see 15, 15, 15? They're saying in the name server. I think we don't require to remove, because I don't see that one over here. I'm just again revalidating something with the 15 number is not here, right? Just wanted to double check. Okay, so anyway, it takes around 10 minutes to make these changes appear or make the verification. So we will wait for 10 minutes before again do the verification steps. Meanwhile, there is another advanced step is also there. So what I will do is I will do this one also, just to be on safer side. So earlier there was no remove concept. Now they have added, so that is something new. Uh, So this is what they're saying. Acme challenge. I will add this over here and copy this one and keep as 600, which is the minimum. Okay. So once that is done, let's click on verify if that works or not. Otherwise, we will wait for 10 minutes. Okay, so we have to wait for 10 minutes. Okay, so I was pretty much remove that was caused the confusion. It was supposed to be add those two number over here. But anyway, so we have added. Now, if I click over here, uh, still shows me this one, right? And okay, I think this will take few seconds. Then it should refer to our website. So once the verification is completed, right? This may take up to 20. Okay, so certification is pending, right? Just open this one. So finally, after around 15 minutes, is recovered. Means now it's pointing to mine. One more thing that I did, right? So we were looking for two IP address, which was shown by Firebase and was not seen in the DNS side, right? If you remember over here, something a at that and park was there, right? So I have to delete this because it does not contain the IP address, but I think something internally it has those value. So once I deleted and after that it took around 10 minutes. Now if I click on the website, right, this one, and I've added one more www.gohabitat.com. It's provide the same details of how what to add. So basically, we have to add something like this over there. And now, if I click, just click me again, click here. So it's now pointing to our website over here, and same for www dot. And it is HTTPS. If you see, the cell size certificate is still not generated, but it will come within the 24 hours from the Google site. So what you will see is over here, if I copy, right now we don't see the lock sign. So if I open over here, right, if you see for uh, over here, connection is secure, right? And what we are getting over here, oh, we are getting connection is secure, but I think we are not getting the details. Certificate is valid. Okay, okay. So anyway, Google has already imposed maybe temporary certificate. Permanent certificate will come for you later on. Now you may ask, let's say we want to do any changes, right? And how soon it will be start affecting over here. So if I go back to my folder over here, and if I click right click uh, uh, with the notepad. So what I will do over here is just search for this text and Adam. Okay, so over here, so we will write go happy trails, and this will be same over here as this thing. What else we want over here? Fun. Uh, what we can read? Fun guarantee? No. Something unique. I will think of something. never ending happiness. Something like joyful, something like that. Okay. So once I do that, what I have to do is just Firebase deploy. What it will do is it will take the latest page or latest change that I have done right over here, and it will push the changes to first Firebase. Okay. And then what it will do, it will pull the same thing will start appearing into the domain name that we have. Okay. So far, yeah, this is the video. Now what we will discuss is how to link with the GitHub, and then with the how to have our own email ID, and again that of free of cost. Hopefully you like the video. Thank you. Have a nice day.